So I says to...
For the Elven...
You always do this. I try to start off with a shitty joke, and you go into some theatrical stuff that I don't get the reference to.
I was going to say, but here, you go first, then I'll go. Fair?
Nah. You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off Lord Arikado's groove. Ugh.
So you were saying?
3 rings for the Elven Kings under the sky. 7 for the Dwarf Lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die.
Lord, yeah, I get it, Lord of the Rings. That's the old... Fellowship of the Ring is the only one of the Tolkien movies I've seen.
Yeah,
I have trouble sitting through 3-hour-long movies.
Yeah, that's fair. I do not blame you.
They're a nightmare for someone like me that has both autism and ADHD.
Jeez, I can only imagine. I'm bad enough with my ADHD. I can only imagine how you've got the double whammy with that and fucking autism. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm dual wielding. Anyway, good evening, my darling batlings. Tonight, we're going to be continuing .hack GU Volume 1 off of the remastered collection available on basically every platform except for Xbox, apparently, from what one of my new viewers from the last time I streamed this said. And don't try to get too attached to the way my model is rigged right now, because I've commissioned someone to re-rig it on VGen. Should be done by the end of February, hopefully. Well, it has to be done by the end of February per their own contract, because they said that if it's not done and received to me by February 26th, then I can request a full refund.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're new to the VTubing scene and you want to find people of varying price points that are vetted, so you can make sure that you don't get scammed, check out VGen.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was
saying that to a specific person here.
Yes. I was actually going to check out, I was going to see, like, depending on how much I could afford at the time.
You can, a lot of artists have different stuff for different budgets. And a lot of times, how much it costs depends on the complexity of the model you're going for.
All right, because, you know, I'm probably going to commission Cutie Rin, depending on her.
Hers, I think she only has, like, a base price point of $270.
Yeah. I mean, if I can probably find a better one, then yeah, I'll probably go for, like, a better price.
You might want to reword that in case she sees this. When you said you might go for a better one.
Yes, on the off chance that Cutie Rin sees this, I didn't mean it like that. I meant I am a broke clown, Bob, that cannot afford shit half the time. So I'm looking for what looks like the best price to me.
Yeah,
afford.
Depending on how my rigging comes out, I can send you the contact info or like the VGen page for the person who rigged mine. Of course, they only do. This is just for rigging, not for art as well.
Right.
But theirs with the complexity that I needed was $100, and I could pay it in 2 installments.
Nice. Also, I love this metal version of Sailor Moon.
Yes, by E-Rock. Nice. You can find him on YouTube at 331 E-Rock.
331 E-Rock, okay.
He does instrumental metal covers of different songs. And he's also a guitar teacher.
Nice.
Anywho's it? I'll remember to actually turn on the console audio this time. Also, I'm probably going to be dropping frames like crazy tonight because all the servers are kind of congested.
Oh boy.
Hold on, my TV's being fucky. I gotta tinker with some settings.
A few inches later.
For you, Ari. Oh, there he goes. It's back.
Yeah, like I said, I had to turn off the TV and that fucked with the audio settings and everything. But yeah, that seems to have fixed it, and then it'll break again at some point. There we go.
Let's get out of the throne room.
I don't know why I'm so high up on the throne room. I didn't put myself there like that.
Huh.
There we go. I didn't want us to be floating in midair.
Yes. Ever flying higher. No. Also, I'll BRB because my mom asked me to go turn off something downstairs.
Okay.
She would have waited until... I wish she didn't wait until now, but I guess she was asleep. Anyway, I'll be back.
Editing Arikado in the future. Cut out the part of you fucking around with TV settings. Don't forget. Oh, I forgot about, the wallpaper that I set last time. Oops. Oh boy, off to a good start already. Alright, while we wait for JKO to get back and wait for some more people to show up, might as well check out some more things on here as part of the world's setup. We've got like the history of the world, which has like its creation myth. You don't have to know all this. Thankfully, you only need to know like very specific things for one part of the story, and then you never have to read this again because there's a lot of reading. Or, you know, nowadays you can just look up the answers. But it's cool that they have like this entire lore dump for not lore dump, but like exposition page. Fucking, I don't know what the word for it is, but like for a game that doesn't actually exist. That's so cool. And yeah, we got the grunties here. They look a lot cuter in game than they do in that art. I like that for the art style they're going for like a Yoshitaka Amano style there. If you don't know Yoshitaka Amano by name, you might know him as the artist that did like the key art and cover art for the old Final Fantasy games. I think he still does modern Final Fantasy art as well, but it's not as used in promotion as it used to be. Like if you've seen any of those like beautiful watercolor pieces of key art that were used with like NES through Super Nintendo era Final Fantasy, that was Yoshitaka Amano. Where are the three dogmas? Let's see. Steam technology and innovation, Crest technology and tradition, and the pure pursuit of power. Alright, then we got the races, which there are only two main races as far as playable characters go, which, you know, kind of disappointing for an MMO setting. But there's at least variety in how you can customize your characters, apparently. Given that there's a lot of human type characters and beast type characters that look wildly different from each other. It's also, you know, if you've seen the characters from the World Revision 1 from the original Dot Hack quadrilogy, you'll know that, like, the idea of playing as a beast character was unheard of. It's what made Mia stand out so much. Oh, they've got hyperlinks in here that lead to other pages. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is more like what the grunties look like in-game. Why is that one grunty giving the fuck me eyes? The one in the slinky dress. Why is she giving me the fuck me eyes? I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. It's impressive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable.
It makes you uncomfortable.
Yes.
Oh, God. Also, one moment. Computer, drop in on kitchen show. I gotta keep an eye on Widget because apparently it's coyote mating season here. So apparently barking dogs attract coyotes.
Oh, okay.
So if you hear barking, just know that that's why.
Okay. I don't mind hearing barking. I like hearing Olive bark, and Widget has a funny sounding bark.
Hey, hush, girl.
Yeah, your mic didn't even pick up the barking, so you don't have to worry about being a distraction for us.
Okay. It's gonna be a distraction for me because I need to make sure she's okay.
Alright. That's enough reading lore. Time to get back into the world. Not to be confused with Zawardo. Alright, so I believe last time, trying to remember the controls. There we go. Okay. Adelie wanted to go on a quest. Oh, I need to read my email. But, we still got, other quests that we can do. Like, we can do one with, Syllabus and, Gaspar. But first, I need to form a party.
Yes, the party.
Not the potty, the party. See if I got anything that I can give to him that he could use. He could use this sword. This is how you get new equipment for your party members. You have to manually gift it to them or trade with them. Otherwise, they'll be stuck with their, like, base equipment. Alright, so now I can finally use the Spin Koga. And, no new armor that I can use. I think there's an armor shop around here. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to buy any armor, because usually the drops you get are just as good, if not better, than any armor you can find. Ooh, there's something going on in Central.
Ooh.
Let me guess, it's the quest shop that I need to go to. Yep. Accept job, the crown quest. Kick the King Chim Chim, catch the crown. It's Dr. Kubo that wants us to do this. Suggested PC level 5.
Remembers the name of Dr. Kubo.
Yes. and we get to see him real quick. Every time we do one of these quests, they show us the quest giver.
Nice.
And the quest giver never has dialogue because they're an NPC. There he is, Dr. Kubo. My name is Kubo. Dr. Kubo, that is. My research relates to chim-chims. What kind of research? Well, now that's a secret. I can't tell you that. Anyway, I want you to retrieve the Chim Crown for me. Have you ever met King Chim Chim? He's a giant Chim Chim that rarely appears. As his name implies, he has a magnificent crown on his head. I want that crown. I have a few ideas on where King Chim Chim is likely to show up. I want you to go there and get the Chim Crown. I've prepared plenty of rewards for you, so do your best.
It's pretty difficult to kick the king.
King Chim Chim? Isn't that the huge one?
Why,
Shut up,
yes,
Gaspard.
yes, it is.
Shut up, Gaspard, and shut up, Adelie, and probably shut up, Saku are going to be my 3 go-tos throughout, oh yeah, and shut up, Sakaki, of course. Because everyone hates Sakaki. You don't know why everyone hates Sakaki yet, but you're going to find out why everyone hates Sakaki. Out of all the unlikable bastards in, the World Revision 2, he is the most unlikable and the most bastardly.
No, jeez.
And intentionally so. Like, it's not bad writing. It's good that they made him that bad.
Yeah.
Because it makes it all the more satisfying when you triumph over him. That's how you have a good villain. Especially in RPG.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Oh yeah, and let's see. Individually named NPCs, they're not randomly generated. They're the same other players every time. And some of them, if you pay attention to the usernames, are people that we see on the forums. Like, it's... like I've said before, it's really good at replicating the feel of playing, like, a mid-2000s MMO.
Nice.
Less World of Warcraft and more like, you know, more like, I don't want to say Final Fantasy XIV either. More like City of Heroes. Not City of Heroes, DC Universe Online, because it's more action-focused.
Oh, God.
DC Universe Online before they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Because I used to play a lot of DC Universe Online back in the PS3 days, but it's unfucking playable now.
Oof.
Like, they've monetized it so much that, like, it's not just like, oh, you need to... It used to be like, oh, if you want to get, like, the really cool-looking armors, you need, you know, the in-game currency that you buy with real money. Now it's like, we're going to fill up your inventory with loot boxes that you have to pay to open. So...
Ouchie.
If you don't either throw away these loot boxes immediately or spend more money on keys to open the loot boxes, you're gonna run out of inventory space real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad to see the state of DC Universe Online. See, we got a magic item shop. What do we got here? Trade shop that sells, you know, your basic items.
Yeah.
We're not gonna need any of those, but we might be able to sell some stuff. Nah, we'll keep that because I think there's something we can do with it. Or I might be thinking of the original dot hack. There's the magic shop, where we can buy magic.
Start on me.
We can either buy single-use magic items, or we can buy scrolls that teach us new spells.
Ooh.
And any character of any class can use spells. It's just that spellcasters are obviously better at it. But it's worth it to learn at least the basic healing spell on all of your characters. Because with time, those healing spells will be more effective than using potions.
Yeah.
You just also have to make sure that you set your party's AI to not spam healing spells every time you get so much as a scratch. They're the opposite of Donald.
Yeah.
They don't hesitate to heal you when you really need it. They'll heal you too much and run out of MP for anything else.
Oh, jeez. Reminds me of a skit I've seen Viva La Dirt League on online. They did a skit I think it was recently actually, where it was like they were playing as characters that they themselves were playing in a game called Skycraft. And of course, one of the NPCs that they had on this one the main guy Rowan, he has one of his guys is he only has one guy with him, and it's I guess a cleric. So of course he says that he intends to use Holy Nova, and the problem with Holy Nova is that it is also a very blinding spell. Not only does it heal, but it causes the person who got affected by it to be blinded for at least a couple of seconds.
Yeah, look, it's an animal abuse. It's an animal abuse dispenser.
Oh, jeez. That was like Pokemon. Gotcha.
You press the button, the Chim Chim comes out, and you kick it.
So was this meant to piss off the King Chim Chim just till he comes out?
I can't remember how this quest goes. Also, this is a new thing that the remaster adds as a quality of life feature. Your party members can kick the Chim Chims as well, if they're within range. In the original PS2 versions, you were the only one that was able to kick the Chim Chims.
Here goes.
Oh, time for a Rengeki.
Yeah, boy.
You start learning new skill trigger techniques as the game progresses, so it's not always going to be Gale Blade. And as you progress, you'll find that certain special attacks are more effective against certain enemies than others. Ooh, we got a treasure chest over here. What's in the box? A health drink. Thank you.
What's in the box?
It's another box! It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. I don't know, I've only seen the TV edit of 7. Which is a weird way to watch that movie.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Oh, it's a really great horror thriller movie starring I believe it's Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. Where they're trying to track down a active serial killer who is killing different victims in ways that are based off of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, jeez.
The only downside is that the really great villain performance of the killer is done by Kevin Spacey.
Oh boy.
And we do not like Kevin Spacey. He's a horrible man.
That bad, huh?
He was one of the first people to be exposed by the Me Too movement for trying to groom underage boys.
Oh, I didn't.
Hey, Lulu.
To be
Hi,
honest, I
Lulu.
never heard, hey, Lulu. To be honest, I've never heard his name before.
You might also know him as the voice of Hopper in A Bug's Life.
Wait, that was him?
Yes.
Oh, wow. No wonder he
And
excelled at playing,
you might also know him as the main guy from House of Cards.
Never seen House of Cards.
But you have at least heard of it.
I've heard of House of Cards, just never watched
I
it.
haven't seen it, I just know that was like the show he was known for. Hey, Lulu.
Yeah.
And anyway, I know I've said hey, Lulu so many times already, but like, hello, how are you doing? How's my second favorite dog girl? Yeah, second favorite dog girl doing. Why come the anvil? What'd I do?
Nice one, Lolo.
You did it for the lulz, I see. Like, I'm sorry, I have to say you're my second favorite because my favorite is always going to be Olive.
What's that?
Thanks for the bits. Don't know why the text-to-speech didn't go through.
I don't know.
It's a new way. Haseo, it's a new way. We've got to kick it.
Huh? Haseo, King Chim Chim will show up.
Oh boy, we get to kick more things!
What?
Yeah.
So, we just need to kick it.
Kick it! Kick it! Oh, it's a lucky animal. Now I get it. Lucky animals are things that show up in specific spots, and when you kick them, depending on what animal it is, it has a different effect. Some of them can be like the Nue here, who spawns a mini-boss, or it can be stuff like giving you a stat boost, or giving you like an upgrade to just kick it. I already kicked it. Or it can be, you know, a debuff, like making you weaker for the duration that you're in this area. In this case, it's summoning the King Chim Chim. There he is. Look at his glorious mustache. That's how you know he's a king. You know, other than the crown.
I was expecting bigger.
Time. Let's get it over with. Hand that over.
He gets bigger the more you kick him.
Yeah, boy.
And he can fight back.
Oh, boy.
There we go. He's taken care of. There's something on the ground. It's a chim crown.
I knew you could do it.
Phew! I thought we were gonna turn into pancakes.
You were almost a Gaspard sandwich.
Boo.
We need to go to the quest shop.
All right, so that's that quest done. Oh, and the ranks at the end just, depending on what rank you get different rewards. Oh, you're back already? That was fast. Thank you, thank you. Yes, this is the Chim Crown, all right. surprised you were able to retrieve it so quickly. How would you feel about doing some work on the side for me? There's something I want you to help me with. My home is in the mercenary district. It doesn't matter when, but please come visit. We'll discuss the details when you do. Farewell. And we got a text of wisdom.
Nice.
And I got new mail. You've got mail. Disappointingly, the You Got Mail guy died recently.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The guy who supplied the original soundbite for AOL. Alright, let's see what my mail says. I keep getting fucking flashbanged by this damned wallpaper that I chose last time. Ooh, Black Rose, interesting.
Past Arikado really knew how to piss you off.
I mean, it's not mad, it's just like I keep not expecting it. Notice, campaign.
I don't expect
Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. This is to inform you that you can now participate in the Chim's Kicker campaign. And for details, please talk to the NPC client Dr. Kubo. Dr. Kubo's house is in Makanu's mercenary district. If you are not sure why you received this email, please contact our customer support center. We apologize for the inconvenience. And wait, we've got a message from Black Rose, which is interesting, because if you know your .hack lore, Black Rose is a character from the original quadrilogy, who is not in this game. Well, have you calmed down a bit since then? I feel like I've managed to get back to my life. I do feel kind of lonely not being able to log into the world, though, but since I refuse to let Kazu play online games, I can't justify playing them myself. Are you playing together with Orca, or was Orca banned just like Kazu? Back then, I didn't have any ideas to what was going on. I was just plowing ahead, doing whatever was set before me to do. I'm so glad we managed to resolve it. So here's why I'm emailing. I wanted to say this when we had that offline party, but I wasn't able to work up the courage. I'm glad that I got to know you. I'm sure it was a surprise when I found out you were younger than me, and when I saw you acting so insecure, I may have yelled at you a bit. But if it wasn't for you, I think I never would have been able to help Kazu. If I had tried to help him all by myself, I might have ended up just like he did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to go as far as I did. I think it was because you were there that I was able to make it to the end. So let me say this back to you now. If you hadn't been there, I could have never done it. Thank you. I think I might be in love with you. Psych! I might still log in from time to time. If I do, I hope you and I can have a nice normal adventure together. So that was meant to be like an old save bonus from the original quadrilogy if you had a save file from those. But since they haven't been re-released on modern platforms, they just included it as part of story progression. And to call back and little hint that the player behind Haseo was also a character in the original quadrilogy. From Hokuto to Lena. This is, I believe this is, from the .hack Liminality OVAs that were bundled along with the original quadrilogy. Each chapter came with a DVD that included one of the 4 episodes. So and it was a side story that took place alongside the events of the original quadrilogy and would eventually intersect with them. How have you been, Lena? Doing all right? Things have been going terrible with my real life as usual, ROTFL. I know it's summer vacation for students right now, but how are you doing with preparation for entrance exams? You're into science, right? That's amazing. For a literary major like myself, I just respect anyone that can do math. So how did your meeting with the guidance counselor go? Personally, I just chose my college because one of the professors here wrote one of my favorite books. This is something I haven't told either to him or my parents. So in a way, I did have a very specific goal when I came here. Of course, your major is going to be different from mine, so I guess my opinion won't be much help. Sorry sorry. Still, I don't think that there are many people at all who go to college with a specific goal in mind these days. I think it would be great to figure out what it is you want to do during the 4 years you're there. In my case, I still don't know what I want to do even after turning the big 3-0, although I was still able to become a translator. While I was in college, I majored in Western and Celtic literature. Interesting. You know, since the previous version of the world was built around a Celtic theme, even down to the music. So that's probably why I liked it so much. It's too bad the world is pretty far removed from its origins based on Emma Willant's worldly perspective of the epitaph of Twilight. By the way, how's your brother doing? Did he finally give up on basketball and start studying for his entrance exams? A lot of people have used the version upgrade as an opportunity to kick the habit. I don't know what happened to all those former hackers, but I'm sure they're doing alright. Hey, maybe some of them changed their characters and are still playing. LOL. Right now, I'm stuck in the house every day working on a translation of an overseas mystery novel. Things are the same with her as they've always been. We're as indifferent towards each other as ever. Sorry, I'll stop talking about her. Once I get started, the complaints will never stop, ROTFL. Okay, take care, Lena. Give my best to your brother, too. If you ever come to college here in Tokyo, let's be sure to meet up. Hokuto. And then we got our email from Adelie. Since you insisted, I decided to email you. There's an area that I love. I was wondering if you would like to join me. The area is Delta Submissive Travity's Thousand Oaks. Sincerely, Adelie. Okay, I think we're all caught up.
I don't know. Something about Adelie doesn't sit right.
You know I'm not gonna give answers one way or the other. All I'm gonna say is I don't like Adelie, not because of, like, her doing any unspeakable things. She just annoys me.
Fair enough.
I think it's mostly down to her English voice acting.
Haseo! Thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
So, would you please invite me to your party? The two of us will be heading to Delta Submissive Tragedy's Thousand Oaks.
Do I have to? Do I have to? Okay. Let's see what that thingamaffucker I got that. Let's see, Text of Wisdom increases magic attack value by 3. Adelie could use that.
We are
Okay, so you're not gonna let me trade with you. Fine. Be obnoxious like that.
Hope I didn't bother you.
Yes, you did.
If you think you're bothering me, don't send me an email in the first place.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
Prettier than usual? Yeah, right, come on. I mean, this is just an online game.
Now then, let's go find the beast statue.
Who's the voice actors behind Adelie?
I do not know off the top of my head. Look it up. Because otherwise
Yeah,
it's gonna drive me insane.
I'll check it.
It's a good thing Furret's not here, otherwise we'd send him down another rabbit hole inevitably.
Yeah, probably. This is volume 1, right?
Yes, she's in all 4 volumes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Bridget Hoffman.
Bridget Hoffman, thank you. I knew it started with a Bridget.
Let's see if there's anything that she's
Watch
done
her
I'm
voice
familiar
like
with.
one of my waifus, and me feel bad about not liking her Adelie performance. Oh, there's a lucky animal. Kick it.
Hooray, hooray, here you go.
Jesus.
Fuck you too.
Blessing from a lucky animal. It's going to give you an item set. Do we want the recovery set, the attack set, or the support set? I'm gonna take the attack set. Okay, we got 3 firestorms, 3 tidal waves, 3 the deaths, 3 the moons, and 3 the devils. Yes, there's single-use spell items named after tarot cards, mainly named after the major arcana, I believe. I don't know, I'm not that much into tarot. I've recently gotten into tarot, obviously, but
Obviously.
they use different names for the major arcana and the minor arcana in the Amy Rose deck, so I'm not familiar with the full set that they traditionally go by.
Slow.
Wait a second. I think I know why her voice sounded so familiar to me.
Okay.
She was also the voice of Patamon in Digimon.
Okay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna feel bad. I love her Patamon performance. Patamon's adorable.
She was also the voice of the D-Reaper in Tamers.
Oh, I didn't see that far into Tamers. Tamers has such a slow start that, like, I know it gets good later on, but it's just getting through those initial episodes that's troublesome for me, with my low attention span.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's only getting lower as I grow up.
That's fair, dude. That's fair.
I have the whole series on DVD, so there's no excuse for me not to watch it. I have the first 3 seasons on DVD. Technically, Frontier on DVD as well, but it's very much an unofficial one because there weren't official box sets out at the time. So I got a pretty decent quality bootleg of the English dub off of eBay.
Let's see. So yeah, she was specifically Patamon in Digimon Frontier and in
the cutest
Revenge.
Patamon.
Yeah, and Revenge of Diaboromon. But she was also the voice of Nefertimon in Digimon Frontier.
Oh yeah, God, it took me a second to remember who that is. Yeah, she was. She only shows up very briefly in the Cherubimon arc.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to see one of the best side characters, Mecha Grunty.
What is this? A robot?
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency landing. Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Please inject Chim Spheres.
So we give him Chim Spheres. This is also part of a side quest. And he has, like, the best theme song that you only hear a few seconds of. But they made, like, a full song of it for the soundtrack album.
Nice. Up and away?
It seems to have crashed, but not in this area. Something is falling. We got another The Death.
Oh, fucking fun. Funny.
That's his whole gimmick. We give him Chim Spheres, he flies off, and he immediately crashes somewhere else in, like, a different map.
The origin of the name Moontree comes from...
Oh, jeez.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it?
Yes, it will give me a headache, Adelie.
Known as the Seven Council. You remember who Sakaki is, right? He is one of the officers.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait! It's my turn!
To give you an idea of why I also don't like Adelie, apart from her performance and just generally being kind of a whiny character, as a party member, she's supposed to be a white mage, but I don't think she starts out with the basic healing spell. Which, you know, any white mage should have. They're not actually called white
Right.
mages, but, you know, basic, going by, you know, typical RPG classes. And
Yeah.
her default AI is to spam healing spells constantly.
Oh, jeez.
You can make her more tolerable by adjusting her AI, but if you don't know that you can do that, she will be more of a boon to your party than something helpful.
Oh, boy.
And without getting into spoilers, there's a boss fight that involves her as part of it, and she keeps repeating the same lines over and over again that get old very quick. That's not like, you know, that's nothing to shit on Bridget Hoffman. She's a great voice actress. Yeah. That's more so just like a limitation of the script.
Right.
Oh, trap. All right, what's in the box? A health drink.
It's my turn.
So, I know that you guys have probably heard me shill very shamelessly for, Stone Age Gamer before, because I've had good experiences with them. Even though I'm not sponsored, I still shill for them. Although I do have an affiliate code you guys can use. But I've had 2 good experiences with them lately. With their customer support specifically. One was I bought a Sega 32X on eBay that was not in working condition. It would kind of boot up sometimes, but most of the time it wouldn't. And then more recently, it just wouldn't boot up at all. So Stone Age Gamer, in addition to selling consoles and accessories, they also do repairs and mods. So I sent it to them for repair, at least for a diagnostic to see what repair was needed. And you know, I'm on my way to my mom's for Christmas, and I get a phone call from the head of their customer support. Because these are the kind of guys that do not just play email tag with you. They will call you if they have something to discuss with you. He calls me. I believe his name's Andy. Andy from Stone Age Gamer. Absolute legend. He calls me and tells me that the 32X is unsalvageable because the most common repair that you do for a faulty Sega 32X is you just take out the ribbon cable that's inside it and you put it back in. But the guy that I bought it from seems to have glued the ribbon cable in place. So it cannot be removed. Using, like, super glue or something, so you can't remove it without just breaking the whole thing.
Oh, fuck.
So that was $110 down the drain, or so I thought. Plus a $40 for diagnostic fee at Stone Age Gamer. Andy tells me, because of this unique situation we have, we'll offer you to buy one of our refurbished Sega 32Xs that are guaranteed to work. And we'll take we'll give you a $40 store credit to make up for the fact that we weren't able to even attempt to repair it. And lo and behold, they followed through on that promise. So I've got a new Sega 32X that should be on the way in the coming weeks, and then I'll be able to do some streams on that. And then another thing that just happened today, well, technically it started happening yesterday, was, you know, I did my Ape Escape stream yesterday, and you may have saw that I was using an emulator. I planned on doing it on my actual PS1 that was modded with a Terra Onion mode, that I bought it in a, like, modded PS1 bundle on Stone Age Gamer, because like, one of the highlights of their site used to be, like, you could buy starter bundles of consoles that were pre-modded. and would come with like all the cables and accessories you would need to play it. The Terra Onion mode stopped reading the game list of any SD card or hard drive I put in it. And I had already sent this thing back for repairs at least 4 times at this point due to various issues. And
Yeah.
like, this is not a problem with Stone Age Gamer. This is a problem with Terra Onion's customer support and the quality of their products, and I will not be buying from them anymore. The mode hasn't seen a firmware update in about 5 years, I want to say. And they gave up on trying to improve its PlayStation 1 support because it was too hard. But they're still advertising it as something that you can totally use with a PS1.
Oh, jeez.
And it's like, it was like I could send it in for repairs, but with the amount of money I've spent on repairs already, it's already totaled up to, like, I could have just bought a whole new Terra Onion mode and stuck it in myself. Not given the fact that you have to, like, do a lot of soldering and remove the disk drive to even insert it in the first place, which is why the bundle was $500. Because they installed it for me. I contacted them. I'm like, hey, I've heard about this thing called the X Station that's specifically built for PS1 and gets frequent support, and everyone says it's the best option for playing PS1 games without a disk drive, so you don't have to worry about the disk drive dying on you. Could you just swap out the mode for a X Station? And I go grocery shopping today a couple hours before stream. And I get a call from Andy again to discuss the question that I had sent in. And he's like, you know, we can't just install an X Station in there because we'd have to desolder the entire kit that's in there for the mode. And at that point, you would be better off just buying a whole new PlayStation. But now we have this bundle builder thing. That's one of the key features of their site, where you can buy a console and you can bundle in mods and accessories as you want instead of choosing a pre-made bundle. So you can just get the stuff you need.
Nice.
And he's like, because you've had so many problems with it and you bought it from us, we'll give you a trade-in for $350 of store credit.
Fine.
Nice.
I'll go with you.
And you can put that towards buying a new console with an X Station installed using our console builder service. I went through it to check out like how much it would total up to see like how much I'm gonna have to save up on top of the store credit. I didn't get to factoring in shipping, but I believe at this price point it would be free shipping anyway. I would still have credit left over after buying the new PS1 and the X Station installation.
Nice.
And even adding in an in-game reset mod, I would still have store credit left over. So I don't have to pay a cent.
Listen to that.
Nice.
You can hear
So yeah, I shill for Stone Age Gamer, not because I'm sponsored by them, because I am not. I don't think they do sponsorships. But I genuinely love their customer support.
try it. Is that
They're very great people, and I've never had a bad experience with them.
Nice.
And I've got an affiliate link down in one of my panels below. And if you buy anything off of there through my affiliate link, I get a little kickback from it. So that could be a way to support the channel while also getting some cool stuff for yourself. They don't sell... Now, I get this question a lot about them. They don't sell retro games on there. They're not like a DK Oldies. But they sell
this might just
consoles,
be
accessories,
sale?
cleaning kits. They do mods and repairs. Just all sorts of cool stuff.
Nice.
Oh, it's the boy. It's the boy. It's one of my favorite femboys.
What is that? It's so pretty. That sound. It's coming from that person.
Kitty. God, he is so pretty. I wish I was that pretty.
What's up with him?
Well, let's go ask him. Wait, please!
It's dangerous! Stop!
Johnny Young Bosch jump scare. Holy shit.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the
We are not
kitty?
petting this kitty.
Yes, I want to pet the
I'm pretty sure it's also not kitty this time. It's more of a gelatinous monstrosity.
Oh boy. It's an elder god. Gotcha. And when I say elder, I mean eldritch.
Hey!
I love Johnny Young Bosch's character. He's the best bro. His name's Coon.
Take this! And now, Vegas!
God, these designs are so cool.
Nice.
Are these guys?
That's a good question.
We may be able to locate another energy emission from the Wadal womb. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wowie. Oh shit, he just data drained.
Did you get them? Whew! All done. You two okay?
God, I love Coon so much. I love so many of these characters.
It doesn't seem like I'm very welcomed here. Well, whatever. Hey, you, over there, are you okay?
I am jealous of that ponytail. Both in my model and in real life. I want a ponytail of that caliber.
What do you mean, what happened?
I wish I was able to do that, but you know, since my hair started receding, I'm like, I can't really rock a ponytail anymore.
I heard a loud sound that startled me, and I don't remember anything after that.
What the? Did she faint in real life too?
At any rate, I'm glad I got here in time.
Who are you?
Who, me? Oh, well, I'm an investigator for CC Corp.
One of the system administrators? A game master?
Well, something like that. I got a report about a bug in this area, and so I rushed right over.
So, that monster was actually a bug?
Right. It would probably be best to stay away from here until the data finishes repairing.
No. There's no way in hell that was a bug data. How could a player faint from something like that? Not to mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't see the puppet.
You were able to see the avatar.
Yeah, I've seen the Avatar before. It was I've seen both Avatars. They're horrible movies. Both the Blue Cat People one and the Last Airbender one.
Investigators usually remember a player's nickname?
Hardly. I couldn't help but think it was too much of a coincidence to meet up.
I saw The Last Airbender in theaters in a 3D screening. It was horrible.
I saw the Blue Cat People Avatar in theaters with my late uncle, and I actually enjoyed it. And it was a 3D screen because it was an IMAX thing.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in 3D too, but it wasn't IMAX.
Yeah.
Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous.
Hello.
Inside you.
Come on. Come over to our headquarters and you'll see. And while you're at it, you might be able to get some info on Tri-Edge.
How did you... Who told you about that?
Like I said, that's just one more reason why you should come.
Yay, we can party with Kun now! Kun's so awesome. Best bro. Best bro.
This is a big fiasco.
How can you just brush off something that happened to you like this?
What's wrong, Haseo? Why are you acting so scary all of a sudden?
If we hadn't been lucky, you'd have... No, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. But I caused you a lot of trouble with what happened, right?
So you realize it.
I'm sorry. Do you think that you could give me another chance?
No, get out of my face.
Listen, the next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
Aw, he's such a tsundere. Even a lost ground should have a platform. I need to find that to return to town. And we've got mail.
You've got mail.
Oh, and there's a tri-edge mark there. Alright. Oh, there's a platform. Platforms are what they call these things that send you back to town. And you can recover your HP there.
Nice.
They basically act as checkpoints. You have 5 unread mail. Alright, I'm gonna try and not get so sidetracked by the, you know, extra world building content this time, but no promises. Let's see. From Adelie. The lost ground was full of surprises, wasn't it? There was the monster that looked like a bug and a system administrator, but most of all, that person beneath the lake's tree felt very strange. What do you think was that sound I heard from his direction? Sincerely, Adelie. Oh, and we can respond. What do you mean by that sound? There are correct answers to these things. And answering them correctly builds up your relationship with the characters.
Nice.
From Syllabus. Hey, Haseo, how are you doing? That place the other day was pretty rough, wasn't it? I never thought we'd encounter PKs. By the way, I forgot to tell you about the settings for the skill trigger menu. Of course, you probably already know this since you are the terror of death. Anyway, this is how you said blah 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 blah. Quick rise and rise attack. Basically tutorial stuff. Syllabus, another thing. Sorry to keep email you, but anyway, do you know about customization? Explanation of elemental effects. You won't need to worry too much about elemental strengths and weaknesses. You're going to worry more about status effects.
Okay.
From Hokuto. Did I accidentally send you an email meant for someone else? I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion. Please ignore it. Oh, so it wasn't meant for me. Well, I mean, it was meant for Lena. But he acknowledges they sent it to the wrong person.
Whoops.
And from Kuhn. Come to the at-home located in Makanu's mercenary district. I'll take you to our guild, Raven. Oh, and don't tell anyone else about this. It's a sensitive matter for us to communicate with specific players. So in other words, it's a secret to everyone.
Good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter how insignificant it might be, as long as I can get some information on Shino and Tri-Edge, I don't care. Kuhn's waiting for me in the mercenary district. I'd better hurry.
And we got a new player card for Kuhn. Girls I like, a lot. Girls I don't, none. Color, orange, yellow, red. Okay, let's go for it. It's not often that you get to see Johnny Young Bosch play a womanizer, and that's why I like his role as Kuhn. He's not a pervert, he's just a flirt. He's more of a Brock type than, like a Master Roshi.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I got word from Ferd about an hour ago saying that apparently, if he happened to hop in the call earlier, it was an imposter, or so he says.
I don't get it.
I'll explain. It's a joke. Like, he basically said that if he happened to hop in the call, the person who in the call was an imposter, saying that he actually did not.
Yes, I get that, but I don't get why. I don't get what the joke is.
There's really no joke. That's literally what he told me.
Okay.
I'm just like, it's him trying to make a dumb joke, and I'm like, yeah, it falls flat.
Falls flatter than Natalie.
Okay, that was a good one.
In the mercenary district.
Am I going to keep bullying Natalie? The answer is yes.
Are you still here, Lulu?
She hops in and out.
That's fair.
There's Kuhn. And this is where we introduce the concept of guilds, where guilds have their own home.
Hey there, Haseo. What? What's with the scary face? You mad at me or something?
Nothing. Just hurry up and take me to this Raven place.
You don't like me, do you?
Come on, don't be mean to Kuhn. He hasn't done anything wrong yet.
Let me explain it to you. The at-home is a specialized room that each guild has in the game. And guilds are comprised of individual players that form their own group. To put it simply, a guild is like a baseball team, and at-home is like the team dugout, where everybody hangs out while playing the game.
But it doesn't matter to a solo player like me. Let's go.
Hold it. Actually, it does matter to you. Listen, buddy. To get into at-home, you need a pass called a guild key for that guild.
Gotcha.
Here you go. Take it.
Acquired Raven Key. So now we can go into the at-home. There's not much to do in the Raven at-home. We do more with one we get later.
Alrighty, let me officially welcome you to our guild, Raven. Haseo, make yourself comfortable.
You're the old hag from the other day.
Do not call her an old hag. She is a sexy, mature woman.
Of course not.
Indeed she is.
This is Pi. She's a member of Raven like me. And Pi, this is...
I get it now. So that thing the other day was all just to invite me here. Well, get this, Granny. You can try to seduce me, but old hags don't interest me. I get the creeps just picturing you in real life.
What?
He's such a tsundere.
Now, Coon. I don't care if he is a chosen one. We can't leave our task to someone like this.
Unfortunately, Pi, I'm afraid that decision is up to Yata.
Yata?
There's no need to involve Master Yata.
What's a Yata? A person?
You be quiet. Coon, I'm sure that you can understand.
Okay, so if it's not clear already, I am not okay for Pi.
What? Alone?
Neither am I, dude. Neither am I.
I saw her first.
I understand.
Yeah, but to quote what my ex-girlfriend, Fluffburger, once told me,
Master Yata will see.
what's mine is mine, and what's yours is also mine.
But to quote the International Dibs Protocol and the No Takebacks Accord, I called dibs.
What is this place? It's pretty bleak, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Serpent of Lore, Aseo.
Hello again, Steve Bloom.
Time to get here.
We meet again, Steve Bloom.
Are you the Yata that Coon and the Hag were talking about? Nice setup. So, is this an administration-only area? I've heard of them, but I didn't know they actually existed. You sure it's all right to let a regular player like me in here? Won't your boss get mad at you, Mr. Admin?
Nice to meet you, though it feels very strange to be saying that to you. I have been watching you for quite some time.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He knows when you're
He knows
awake.
if you've been bad or good. So be good, for
So be
goodness sake.
good. For goodness sake.
There has been a development in the world that defies the system parameters. One of the effects, or perhaps I should say targets of that development, is that there are a variety of phenomena manifesting in the world.
A variety of what now? Phenomena.
These developments
Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do.
You have been spying
Phenomena.
on Haseo's past. Who in the hell gave you the right to...
You are the one who called me an admin, right? To administer means to observe, to protect, and to manage. Both Tri-Edge and the phenomena that happen to you are under my administration.
Stop saying phenomena. You're getting songs from Italian sex documentaries stuck in my head. Which doesn't happen often, but it happens more often than it should.
Ideally,
Yeah.
that kind of phenomena would never exist in the world.
Do-do-do-do.
As you can see, it indeed does exist. Our overall designation for this phenomena is Ida.
Do-do-do-do.
For now, none of the general users of the game know anything about it. That is somewhat to be expected at its current level. However, you have already encountered it, and you have seen firsthand the sort of threat and danger it possesses. You have seen it and experienced it yourself.
Tri-Edge.
The name of the skill he had used on you is called Data Drain by us.
Data drain?
I could listen to Steve Blum reading a lullaby, and it would be the most soothing and arousing thing.
Understand what I am referring to? That Tri-Edge is a phenomena that defies system parameters.
You mean Tri-Edge?
Sorry, not a lullaby, a bedtime story.
We cannot.
I'm distracted by
Yes.
how sexy this man's voice is.
Give me that. How the hell could an admin not know a single reason for a bug's existence?
Investigating a bug that's not a bug is difficult. Likewise, we are also investigating what happened to the character known as Shino, as well as her player.
What? So, you guys knew all along that the real-life Shino is in a coma?
We would like to try and understand what the connection is between an online PK and a player becoming comatose before this little problem of ours has time to become public knowledge.
But it already is public knowledge. We've seen that news report from, what's his name? The guy voiced by Darren Norris doing investigative reporting and hitting on a teacher.
That she's gone.
I'm afraid that is not true. It is not our fault that she became comatose after the incident. The one that injured her, as well as the one that leveled you down, is Tri-Edge. Isn't that correct?
You guys are responsible for letting it happen.
Then, are you saying that we should have shut down the game entirely? I do not believe so.
I mean, if the game is literally putting people into comas, then I'd say yes.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, in story, there's a justification for it.
We share a common interest.
But I do like that they portray, like, oh, CC Corp is, like, not at all the good guys in this story.
It's simple.
They're still, you know, very business-minded.
Is the power that is hidden inside of your character. Your character was especially created by CC Corporation for their past project.
Power project? You mean my character is somehow special?
That's correct. You are a chosen one.
Huh?
Characters like yours are known as epitaph users. Kun and Pi are epitaph users as well.
That hag.
At this point...
Stop calling her a hag!
Well, I mean, hags become a term that older VTubers especially have started to embrace. Referring to, like, women VTubers that are 30 years old or older.
In other words, you're telling me that you guys need me to help you with debugging the game, right?
As I made clear to you earlier, we want nothing more than to contain these unruly phenomena.
God damn it! It's like a Pavlovian response at this point.
Yep.
Yes.
But I don't know how to use anything like that.
That is because your avatar has not awakened yet.
So then basically, I just have to learn to use that puppet thingy. If I can...
Then you too can join the Muppet Squad. You'll have a special place on the Muppet Show, performing stunts with Gonzo the Magnificent.
Of course. It would be rather troublesome for us if you could not.
Fun fact, there's only one Muppet movie that Disney doesn't own the rights to.
Understand?
And that's Muppets from Space, and it's also the one that they officially declared non-canon.
Of course.
Well, it's because the Henson estate didn't like how it turned out, especially since it gave an origin for Gonzo, rather than just... Yeah. It established that he's an alien, rather than what they currently refer to him as, which is he's a whatever.
Or without.
Right.
You must already know that. As you can see and feel, his epitaph has already started to...
Doesn't help that was also a box office disaster.
Yeah.
Back in town.
Well, you know, I gotta know. What is a phenomenon?
Oh, didn't Yata explain it to you?
Phenomenon!
The guild name that we use, Raven, is just a front.
And the quote you're looking for is, the question is, what is a phenomenon? The question is, who cares?
Oh, God.
How to summon the avatar, huh?
Come on already. I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong here, but are you thinking that there's some specific spell to summon an avatar?
There's not?
Nope, but
Of course not.
we would have it a whole lot easier.
Okay then. How do you summon yours?
Well, I think it would probably be better just to show you while we're out adventuring. Wouldn't you agree?
Then let's go. It doesn't matter what area it is, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true. But, unfortunately, I've got an appointment to keep. I'll be sure to contact you later.
Basically, by appointment to keep, he means he's got a girl that he needs to meet up with. Like I said, he's a ladies' man.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Guess I'll just...
To quote Music Criminal, not criminal in terms of doing crimes that he deserves to be in jail for, but for committing musical crimes, as in releasing god-awful album after god-awful album. Serial music criminal Mike Love from the Beach Boys. Life in prison as a ladies' man. Ooh, I got some new armor. But I don't think Haseo can wear it. At least not in his current state. I'll see if I have anyone that can wear it later. Let's see who's online now so we can go on some more quests. Oh, nobody.
Well, shit.
I mean, just like a real MMO.
Yeah. You know, speaking of MMOs, I gotta get back into watching Overlord.
I need to start watching Overlord.
I had to pick it up and then, re-pick it up again because I've forgotten half of what happened during the first watch through. So I had to restart it recently. Thankfully, it's on Netflix, so I can watch it there.
Okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to check out Overlord for 3 reasons. One is that it has a former Team 4-star voice actor and like a Bridge series voice actor in general as the voice of Ainz.
Okay.
The guy that voiced Cooler and Dr. Gero in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. His name's Chris Guerrero.
Oh, nice.
But at the time, he went by General Ivan online. He voices Ainz. And it was like his big breakthrough role.
Nice.
And the other 2 reasons are the 2 big reasons that are part of Albedo.
I figured you were going to say that. Everyone seems to go head over heels for Albedo.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, I'll give her credit. She is, she is pretty to look at, but I actually like, I don't know why, but I think I have a thing. I'm more interested in Sheltier Bloodfallen, or Bloodfallen.
I don't know that character.
She'll see her in the second episode, from what I understand. She's just one of the main reoccurring characters. Like, apparently supposed to be like one of Ainz's top lieutenants.
Okay. There's a lot of anime that I need to either start watching or get back into watching. Like, I need to keep going on with Dragon Ball Super. And
yeah,
I need to start part 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I haven't even gotten to the stuff that's famous about JoJo. I haven't even gotten to where they introduce stands yet. That's not until, I think, like, part 3.
Yep, that's 3.
And I still need to watch Season 2 of Dragon Maid. Oh, there's a battle area. That means there's another player battling some monsters there, and we can assist them. Oh,
nice.
In this case, it's a PK that's fighting them. There we go. Ooh, new item. New piece of armor, I believe. Either that or it's an armor upgrade. And we got a sprite drop and a coupon. Coupons can be used in any guild shop. The price decreases 1% for each coupon. You can use as many as you want. So yes, you can break the economy by saving up coupons.
This'll be cool.
Speaking of coupons, let me ask you, JKR, because you're planning on getting into content creation and streaming in the future as well, right?
That's right.
If you were to get a sponsor from, you know, one of the, let's just limit it to, like, one of the common sponsors that you see for streamers and YouTubers, which one would you want to be sponsored by? Or you can name a few.
Good. There's a couple that I've, oh god, I think there's one, I think it's called Fume, and one particular, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, I know Fume.
One YouTube channel in general that I follow a lot, the Lore Lodge, they promote the hell out of that because they say it's actually really good. Hey, and my thought process is, like, if it means, you know, I could get more people to quit smoking, then by all means, I'm gonna shell out that brand.
That's a good reason to want to be sponsored by them. I do have my reservations with Fume, but my main problem is, like, I like that they're marketing it to people that are trying to quit smoking and vaping. My problem is that they also try to market it as, like, a fidget toy.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that seems like casting too wide of a net to me.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't think they're bad at
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing anything malicious.
That's fair.
That was nothing.
Any others
honestly,
come to mind?
I'm trying to think, like, definitely
Don't
ones I
hurt
will
yourself.
not accept. You hear that?
That's the sound
It's
of
the
no
sound
one
of-
laughing at my joke.
It's the sound of my ticker ticking.
In that case, no, I didn't hear anything.
Fuck. Anyway, there's a few, you know, few that I will not accept sponsorships from. Like Raid Shadow Legends is one, and another is I'd probably say Factor is another one because I don't know too much about Factor to really.
I can tell you some stuff about Factor. Because we didn't use Factor myself, but we used, like, a similar local thing for my granny during her later years, where it's like a meal delivery service where you just heat it up in the microwave. It's like pre-prepared. It's not... Think like a TV dinner, except it's not like, you know, a bunch of frozen slop pretending to be food. It's like actual food.
So it's actual quality food then.
Yeah. It's not going to be, you know, the best stuff ever.
No, but it's at least got a decent quality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably sponsor, accept a sponsor from them only because, if it means, people can have. I'm the kind of guy that's like, look, I would rather cook. Yeah,
it's meant for people that don't have the time or ability to cook something on their own.
Right.
Which, that can be people for multiple reasons.
Yeah, that's fair. Time-wise, or just, possibly even not having the skill of cooking at all.
Yeah. Or, for people that live in what are called food deserts, which is where, there's a lack of, fresh food supply in that region.
Yeah.
At their local grocery stores. The food deserts you mostly find in, rural areas.
Yeah.
For example. Ironically enough, given that rural areas are where all the food comes from.
Right.
The general consensus seems to be among content creators, as far as Raid Shadow Legends goes, no one likes doing Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, but they pay, the best out of any sponsor ever for the least amount of effort. So, it's sort of like a thing among, content creators with, yeah, we know that Raid Shadow Legends is shady as hell, but you gotta make ends meet because you're not making a living off of ad revenue alone. So, if Raid Shadow Legends is gonna pay out ridiculous sums for just reading a pre-written script, then we're not gonna judge you for taking that sponsorship.
That's fair.
Now, the thing to be careful of is making there's a difference between sponsorships where I can say this from experience. There's a difference between sponsorships where the sponsor reaches out to you and offers you, a base sum of what they're going to pay you in exchange for doing an ad read, versus sponsorships set up through, stream elements that are open to the public, where those ones are based on, how many sales you can make through your affiliate link in a set period of time.
Yeah.
You want to try and avoid those as much as possible. Because, with those, you basically have to shill incessantly and maybe even call in some favors just to make even one sale.
Yeah.
And if you don't make any sales, then you just don't get paid. It's like some MLM shit, basically. I don't like it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Except without having to buy stock from them. So it's not exactly like an MLM, but it's a similar setup of here's how much money you could make, but only if you can sell it to other people.
Right.
Whereas with sponsors where they reach out to you and offer you a lump sum, those are the ones you want because you're guaranteed to get paid. The only thing to know about those is you have to run those ad reads by your sponsor first before you make your content public, so they can make sure that they approve of how you're representing their brand. But thankfully, a lot of them don't seem to be too picky on that, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a YouTube news channel, not news about YouTube, but a news channel on YouTube called Some More News that I really recommend you check out, because it's like The Daily Show if it were adapted to the modern internet landscape instead of being stuck on TV.
Okay.
and without any filter whatsoever. Like right now, they have an ongoing storyline involving a puppet based on Elmo named Warmbo, and sentient corn cream trying to take over the world.
I remember this. It was laying around like...
Anyway, here's Mecha Grunty. But they do ad reads where it's very clear that they don't like doing the ad reads and they don't like the products, but their sponsors keep on approving them anyway. Like, have you ever seen any of those ad reads for that, like, AG1 stuff?
Not AG1, but I will say that for like Raid Shadow Legends, I do.
No, I mean like specifically for AG1, where it's supposed to be like, you know, a nutritional supplement in a drink form, and like every time you see one of the people that are sponsored by them drink it on camera because they're supposed to show that it tastes good, they always just take like the tiniest little sip of it and then give like a smile and a thumbs up. The dude Cody over at Some More News chugs an entire glass of it and looks disgusted the whole time. And they still keep sponsoring him.
Oh, wow.
Passing life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Hey, bro, be a bud. Give me some juice here, please.
All right, time to hear the best theme song ever again.
And off he goes.
And there he goes. What do we get? A smoke screen.
I'm gonna clip that because I think that that bit was just funny.
I mean, we're gonna see it a lot. He shows up in a lot of places. There's a reason that Mecha Grunty is one of my favorite NPCs. Also, I just like the Grunties in general once you get introduced to them proper. Grunties are basically like, okay, I haven't played much of the original .hack quadrilogy due to only owning the first chapter, and the other chapters never being re-released and being super hard and expensive to track down. Thank you, Bandai Namco, for never re-releasing those, despite fan demand. Oh, King Chim Chim. Hello. But, the Grunties in there were, like, animals that you had to, like, raise and train. Whereas the Grunties in this game are basically, like, guild mascots. And each guild has their own Grunty. And they're all adorable. And they talk. And they end all their sentences with a, unique little, verbal tick.
Don't cry later!
Like, there's one Grunty in particular that's the mascot of, the mascot Grunty of .hack GU called Death Grunty, and I think you'll like him. He's such an asshole.
Oh, no. Oh, like me, then.
Oh, lucky animal. It's a land shark.
These days. Can't believe how they can be.
Sorry, a leviathan.
Oh, well, here. Choose from one of these.
Oh, we got Olm shells. So that's what we came for.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Now, you may see that I'm picking up, like, all these components that serve no purpose right now. Once we get our own guild, we'll be able to use those to customize armor and weapons. And then some are just vendor trash as well. But most things have an actual purpose. It's not like Ride to Hell Retribution, where all of the pickups except for ammo are just vendor trash. By the way, I need to stream some more Ride to Hell Retribution soon, but it needs to be on a day where Kier's available, because he wants to be there for all of it.
Yeah. Well, while you go respecting women again.
Yep. Jake Conway, professional women I was about to say women inspector. He's not, well, I mean, he does some inspecting, if you know what I mean. No. I don't know what I mean.
I think you might be right.
Am I right? I don't even know what I mean by that. I doubled my own entendre there. I know I'm just butchering like 3 languages at once with that, but fuck it. I'm no linguiniist.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. You haven't broken me yet tonight. We'll see what happens, though.
We're gonna probably end relatively soon anyway, because I need to be up for therapy at a reasonable hour.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Medic Union. Post about the Medic Union.
Oh.
The Medic Union are always recognizable by all being cat-type beast characters and always wearing matching uniforms. Oh, we got a thread here from Leanne. Hello again. This is kind of hard to say, apparently for me too. But even after following Apple Star's advice and trying various things out, I still can't go to the area I want to. I also tried the random method that Kaina mentioned, but that was no good too. What am I doing wrong? Please tell me. Thanks in advance. Apple Star, Kaina, thanks for teaching me all those things. I'm sorry I just suck at this. From Apple Star. No way, not even the random method helped? I wonder what the problem is. Frowny face. Since I'm not hardcore, I don't have an idea. From Renji. I think I might know what the problem is. Leanne, what words do you have? From Leanne. Let's see. Well, I got wealthy, fly away, mediums, fast horse, Bodhi tree, globe, whiplash, fortune. Those are the only 8 words I have. From Renji. I knew it. It's just a simple word problem. I tried out all the possible combinations using these words. Area level 1, treasure level 1. Area level 1, treasure level 2 is all I could make. Lol. I'll make you some new area words, so just wait a bit. From Kaina. It does seem like your words are the problem. You're still at level 3, right? I'll give you these words as a gift. Second, daybreaks / military. Third, resort / malt town. If you try arranging with these words, you should be able to get to level 3 to 6 areas. From Renji. Kaina, damn, that was quick. Leanne, use the following combinations will get you to level 3 to 6 areas. Delta, wealthy, daybreaks, globe. Area level 3, treasure level 4. Flyaway, military resort. Area level 4, treasure level 5. Wealthy, military, malt town. Area level 5, treasure level 6. Flyaway, daybreaks, Bodhi tree. Area level 6, treasure level 7. I'm sure you get the idea. From Kaina. Damn, responding to damn, that was quick. Thanks with an X for the follow-up, Renji. Your combinations are A-OK. Apple Star. Nice work, you two. Leanne, sorry I couldn't help you out. Smiley face. It looks like I've still got a long ways to go myself. From Leanne. Renji, Kaina, thank you so much. Both so much. Thanks to your help, my problem was solved. Apple Star, you told me about the Chaos Gates, and that helped a lot too. Thank you. So we just got a bunch of words from that. And, some word combinations.
Ow.
Oh boy, we got some more news. Do we have another news report from our favorite news reporter? No, we don't.
Well, shit.
Headlines, Nation, Anonymity, and the Dark Side of Online Games. The more children are captivated by video games, the more parents worry. There have been times when TV, movies, and even books were said to be influencing our children in negative ways. However, with online games, children are interacting with a large, indefinable number of people in real time, providing a clear, divisive line from the previous examples. With TV and movies, age-restrictive ratings and parental supervision can and should be used, but online, it is impossible to control the voices of other players that these kids are exposed to. Won't somebody think of the children?
Yeah.
A new report says that well over 90% of all grade school students who have tried an online game said that they had a bad experience in one form or another. Half of that 90% say that they became depressed when they remembered those bad experiences. We should all discuss the ill effects of allowing our young, socially developing children to play these games. Games which involve complex human interactions under a veil of anonymity. Little do they say that their 90% of all grade school students was taken from a sample size of 3 people. Nation unified on number system. I believe we already saw this. Yeah, we did. World news. The spread of RMT. Online games turn some people into business people. However, you won't find them running a company. Instead, they too are just playing the game. In a New York suburb, Mr. A has founded a business known as a guild, where he employs other players in a completely efficient mechanical pursuit to level up, gain items, and earn money. His guild then proceeds to sell the data his employees have gathered in online auctions to other players. I just noticed a grammatical error. There is a missing space after data. Sloppy job, whatever news site this is. With a motto of online games are our business, Mr. A is sure to be a hot topic among players who merely wish to have fun. Although many players don't go as far as to make it their profession like Mr. A, there are a number of players who conduct RMTs as a way of supplementing their income. It's deplorable how so many players have foregone the pleasure of leveling up their characters manually for the quick solutions offered by money, said a noted online game developer. However, the game makers are also to blame, as they are the ones who design areas and events that can only be completed by putting in several hours of playtime. Little footnote number 1, short for real money trading. This refers to players conducting transactions with real money for data, such as virtual items, characters, and in-game currency. This throws off the game's balance and causes a host of other problems, which has led to RMT becoming a banned activity in most games. Ha ha ha! Imagine if that was a problem in modern MMOs. This game came out in like 2006. It was oddly ahead of the time.
Yep.
Anti-allergen foods widely available. Several years after calls for borderless foods began, anti-allergen foods are now firmly in the public's grasp. Hey, Miles! The anti-allergen food section at the supermarket has expanded, and well-known brands are selling well. Yes, it's a series that you got me into. Anti-allergen foods have had all substances that could trigger an allergic reaction scientifically removed, as opposed to satanically removed. Or Scientologically removed. I'm just making up new words, and I will trademark them. Many of them are even designed without using any actual foodstuff at all. Current examples include hamburger patties with no trace of allergy-causing eggs or milk, and milk that has had its protein finely analyzed and its allergens repressed. I don't know why eggs or milk would be in hamburger. Maybe a fully assembled hamburger, but not just a patty. Did you get me hooked on GU or infection? Both. You were into both. When we were kids, and I passively absorbed that interest through you. You brought infection to my place, but I got my copy from a guy that we both know that I'm no longer friends with because it took me too long for me to realize he was a horrible person, and I'm sorry for subjecting you to his presence. Yeah, he just lent it to me and never asked for it back.
So he basically just gave it to you and just effed off.
Yeah. That's also how I got my complete in-box copy of Tales of Symphonia.
Nice.
The original GameCube version, which is apparently the best way to play it. Because with every subsequent re-release, they fuck it up somehow, apparently. I don't know, I haven't played it. Let's see, parents of children with allergies are thrilled. We can relax and all eat the same foods with our kids. We have so many more choices when we go shopping, and our children couldn't be happier. However, some people like Yatamane University's Professor Gen Inoue, are ringing the warning bells of breaking down borders. It's wonderful that people are working and cooperating so that everyone can eat equally. However, it is, ironically, far too dangerous to remove all dangerous properties from our foods. Today's dining table is a textbook example of a germ-free environment. Should the day ever come when, for one reason or another, we find ourselves without access to these germ-free allergen foods, we will find ourselves in a bacterial crisis which will threaten every one of us.
Okay.
Footnote 1. The name that antigens, allergy-causing substances, are best known by. Common examples include eggs and milk, which cause food allergies, and perfume, which causes drug allergies. Because antigens vary for each person, it is difficult to specify which substances can become allergens. Alright, what's on the community forum for the next time we stream this? We got some news. The threat of CH4. They're going to start digging for methane hydrate soon. I wonder if that's really okay. The Bermuda problem, global warming, the government says it's okay, but I don't think that was ever the case. For one thing, if the temperature rises just 4 degrees, the summers are going to give me fatigue, and I'd probably die. I wish we could stop going down this dangerous road. Dude, I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you what it's like in 2025. Excuse me, I have a question. Oh, this is also from Apple Star. What's the Bermuda problem? Also, what does methane hydrate have to do with global warming? Please forgive my presumptuousness, but I'll try to answer. First, the Bermuda problem. Have you ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle? Legends said ships and airplanes used to disappear there. Well, recently they've proven that they weren't just legends. They now believe that ships and aircraft were lost as a result of methane hydrate. Methane hydrate is a crystalline substance formed from water and highly compressed methane. Normally, these things that look like ice sit at the bottom of the ocean, but rapid movements of the Earth's crust and temperature changes relative to pressure and heating causes them to release their methane into the air. When traveling over a large release of methane, ships lose their float. Also, airplane engines stop, and there may even be mid-air explosions. When you consider that Japan is a country with a lot of earthquakes, you can see how that might easily happen here, too. Well, that's a basic explanation of the Bermuda problem. Sorry it got so long. In my next response, I'll explain what this all has to do with global warming. Jesus Christ, this guy's writing an essay in the forums. How far am I in right now? We're not very far in. We just got into the Raven Guild and met Kun, Pi, and Yada. Hey, Kier. Yeah, hey, I saw your message about losing your voice again. I hope you recover soon.
Same here,
okay,
dude.
I was talking about the Bermuda problem. Now I'll talk a little bit about global warming. Methane, like carbon dioxide, blah, 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 blah. This is like your average Reddit thread. Man, that's scary. So is mining for methane hydrate really safe? If not, I wish they would stop. By the way, I just thought of it. Methane hydrate is on the bottom of the ocean, right? So could mining become a reason for ground subsidence? I keep hearing that dried up wells were causing some of that. There used to be a book called The Sinking of Japan that caused a big stir, but now I wonder if it will really happen, smiley face. It's definitely not safe, no. Even the greatest computer breaks down sometimes, and even the most brilliant person makes a mistake. Nothing is perfect in this world, unfortunately. Oh, we got a thread by Butt Rice. But first, are safe food really good? I guess the recent trend is in health food, huh? It even looks like allergy-eliminating food is served for school lunches. But the thing is, they say that they're safe to eat, but is it really true? It's like living inside a sterile environment, isn't it? What are we going to do if there's a disaster and we're all forced to eat unsanitary food? I'm afraid our immunity will get lowered and we'll have a huge outbreak of a disease or something. They say modern people are really susceptible to small environmental changes. It's really scary. As for me, I couldn't live without an air conditioner. I set it to 65 in the summer and 85 in the winter. I just love civilization, lol. Judeka, what kind of temperature setting is that? That's the kind of thinking that causes global warming. Young people these days are so soft. Okay, boomer. Antonora, why don't you try organic vegetables? If you have a hard time buying them, you can easily grow carrots, peppers, or cucumbers in a large planter. Okay, hippie boomer. If you live in a house and have... If you have... Sorry.
No, I just said, it's like, we tried that, and it doesn't work.
If you live in a house and have a space for a garden, I strongly recommend sweet potatoes. You can eat the leaves and stalk even when the potatoes themselves aren't in season. The leaves are delicious in miso soup. As for the stalk, you should rinse them thoroughly, slice them, then simmer it in soy sauce or use it in a stew. Try it out.
No, thank you.
It's true that just being sterile doesn't make something a health food. I think I'll try growing those sweet potatoes. I have heard of growing cucumbers and peppers at home, but carrots? It sounds kinda hard. You can grow carrots at home for sure, but if you want to grow big carrots like you see at the supermarket, you can't do it in a planter. We use plastic buckets with holes punched in for drainage. If you don't mind mini carrots, planters are great. Using plastic buckets, huh? Thanks, I'm going to try that. Stella, you sound like a great wife. Well, I'm still single, you know. Home gardening is just a hobby of mine. Oh, what a waste. Well, Stella, I know you'll make a great wife for someone. I have no comment on that. I've just seen I've seen too much stuff like that online. In multiple ways. Okay, time for butt rice.
Yeah.
It's sad eating dinner all by yourself. Good evening, this is rice. I'm the worst cook in the whole world. I went to cooking classes, but the teacher there sighed at me. When I went camping with Leader and the others, they kicked me out of the cooking area. So I eat out every day. In the morning, I have a calorie bar. For lunch, I eat the lunch special at the nearby Chinese restaurant. For dinner, I have a bento box or bread from the convenience store. On the weekends, I get all 3 meals from the supermarket. And the other day, I bought elimination food for the first time. I always wondered what it was every time I go to the market. I ate it having high hopes, but wow, it was terrible. How could this be hip? Talk about disappointed. If anyone knows a good-tasting allergy elimination food, please tell me. Or are all allergy elimination foods bound to be terrible? I don't know where I should start with, smiley face, but before you start eating elimination food, I think you should try changing your eating habits. If you keep on eating such an unhealthy diet, you'll get some kind of weird illness. Yeah, your cooking skill was out of this world, butt rice. The better-known brands taste good, although they're a bit expensive. I love the stews from Martina's Best. Ugh, don't call me butt rice. It's rice. Rice. Yeah, your cooking skill was out of this world, butt rice. Drop it! Grrr! If you keep eating on such an unhealthy diet, you'll get some kind of weird illness. I've been living an unhealthy life for a long time, and I'm still going, but thanks for the warning anyway. Don't call me butt rice. I can only read your name as butt rice. Anyway, 5 Seasons, Locomoco, Bread Lady's Dining Table, Martina's Best. These brands have good food. I can only read your name as butt rice. Grrr! I checked out the brands you suggested. They're too expensive, Leader. You'd have to be a millionaire to eat that stuff regularly. Also, 10 minutes before the supermarket closes, it gets pretty dangerous for fighting with housewives for food. You have to be careful about buying elimination food at the supermarket. The stew types are overcooked and nasty, but if you made a mistake and bought it, it's best to pour it over rice. The brand name ones are good, but it's true that they're expensive. We can only buy them on special occasions. We can't afford them otherwise. I see what you mean. A little housewife wisdom, huh? I'll try that this weekend. Thanks for the tip. And then on the rumors board, Black Point. This is a story I heard from a friend. While playing in the Lost Ground, black dots have been known to appear around your character. Apparently, those are windows that connect the world to another dimension, and from inside them, you can hear a girl saying, "Hey, want to play hide and seek with me?" Apparently, if you say yes, you'll be taken off to that alternate dimension, and if you say no or ignore her, the girl will get mad and curse you, leading to a traffic accident 3 days later. To escape successfully from the girl, you just supposedly have to say, "Your mom's here to pick you up. If you do, the girl will ask you, "Where is she?" To which you then reply, "Behind you." Then you will hear the girl scream, followed by the black dots disappearing. My friend said he had also heard this story from his friend. I thought this might be an urban legend, which is why I posted it. What do you all think? And then hyper-realistic blood flowed out of the TV. Oh ho, so there's rumors like that too. I wonder if it's just a follow-up to the little girl in the hall. It seems more like a ghost story than an urban legend. But I get the impression that this rumor isn't firmly established yet. If it started spreading around the world and in real life, I kind of get the feeling that the black dots part of it would start disappearing. Like the little girl in the hall, the important part of this rumor is the girl's voice. Either way, thanks for an interesting rumor. It seems like there have been an increasing number of rumors about online events having real-life effects. Interestingly, the world has been the center of many urban legends as of late, very similar to the ones that were told about Fantasyland, the amusement park that was said to be the holy ground for lovers. I kind of get the feeling that the black dots part of it would start disappearing. That may not necessarily be the case. When one thinks of the world's rumors, they think of keywords such as the girl in white, Tri-Edge, the cathedral, and comas. But recently, there have been more and more stories about the black dots. The black spot rumors are nothing more than a follow-up to all the other rumors. However, the important thing to focus on is not the genealogy of these rumors, but the reason why the keyword black dots have gathered a prominence as rumors. X card on me. As for this topic, I plan to wait and see how things develop for a while. He, too, agrees with this. Until next time. Wow, that's like a textbook example of an urban legend. Among the rumors I know, the black dots are the souls of players of those who have fallen into a coma, who have been sucked into the game and hover around other players in an attempt to increase companions. There seems to be a number of recurring patterns, just like the girl in white and Tri-Edge. I think I might have have an idea about where the black dot rumors came from. Before Crimson Versus' service went down, there was apparently some trouble with black spots appearing on the game screen. The official report was that it was merely a mistake in the game's effect IDs, but players were saying it was the Crimson Versus servers had been infected with a virus, thus resulting in display bugs appearing. It's not a far cry to say the spots talked about there could pass for the dots we're talking about here. Not to mention both of them were black. So, do you see where I'm going? Judging from the time when the rumors began, that theory is impossible. The period in what... Hold on, I need to get the right reading voice for this. Judging from the time that the rumors began, that theory is impossible. The period in which black spots were spotted in Crimson Versus was a very brief period of time, right before the service went down about 6 months ago. In contrast, the black dot rumors have been around since the beta service release for the World Revision 2. Those rumors just never spread very far. That's why the rumors had to have come from somewhere else. At the moment, I happen to be investigating that very area. If I find anything out, I'll be sure to post it here. To Encephalon, I sent you some new rumors via email. Looking forward to your analysis and eventual post. Also, I have never kissed a girl.
Okay, Hifumi.
Understood. He too is fired up. We'll get right down to it. I had no idea. Sorry for jumping to conclusions. Good evening. I'm Oshino8Cs. You seem to be having a very interesting discussion. I've also heard the rumors about the black dots. However, the rumor I heard wasn't about black dots, but about black windows. The only thing different was what especially was said to come from beyond the window. The fact that something came from beyond the dots in and of itself is exactly the same. Very interesting indeed. The black dots are the souls of players who have been sucked into the game. This is the first of this type that I've heard. I wonder if these rumors began to deteriorate somewhere. Names. Most common is black dots. After that, we have black windows and black doors. Rumor pattern. First stage is the actual contact with the dots. The second stage is the occurrence of harm. Example, being PK'd by Tri-Edge. 2, your real-life self and your game character switch places. However, there are also rumors where non-harmful phenomena have been said to occur. Meeting a deceased friend / relative, etc. in the second stage. The rumor of the black dots themselves also causing harm is is something that came up recently. The ones who started those rumors are the younger generation of players in the world. Those damn kids! Get off my virtual lawn! It may not be much, but this is all I know for now. I await further information. Perhaps it's because I rushed, but I'm rather tired. I'm going to sleep along with him for a bit later.
Okay.
You know, him. You know, him.
Yeah. Him.
Alright, what we got from Kun? Oh, we can respond to Kun. Hi there, I'm Kun. It looks like we'll be working together for a while. Glad to make your acquaintance. Just so you're sure, the official name to the CC Corp project is GU, and the name Raven is just a front. It's a temporary name for the guild. Be sure not to get them mixed up. Let's see, what does GU stand for, or what kind of guy is Yada? I'm gonna ask about Yada. And with that, that's about all the side tracking that I can do today. I'm gonna make sure to save so we don't have to redo all of that. Alrighty. Let me switch my inputs and then get us back into the chatting screen and the throne room. And we'll see who we are going to raid tonight.
Let's see.
Hold on, let me choose. Sorry, I'm distracted by my
I was just looking at
browser
my
background
stuff.
of Cottontail. Mind if you jump in the call after the raid? Not at all. Now let's see here. Fuck. I'm new to the whole, like, being on a team thing, so I'm trying to find where I find my teammates.
Basically, I don't know how it is for the streamer, but on the stream itself, if you go down to About Our Arikado VTuber, there's the Eldenwood link, and it takes you right to a list of team members that are online.
Okay. Found him.
Good.
That I did not mean to have an unmuted sound. Let's see who's online that has a lower view count that I can help out. We're gonna raid Mama Lumi, who is doing some art.
For me, but I was determined to stream today. Traffic be damned. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
Oh, she's ending. Never mind.
Oh. Let's see.
How about, Quietus. Who is, Quietus, who follows me on Blue Sky, and who I've seen some stuff from, who is, playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands with some other, Eldenwood members.
Nice.
All right, thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for putting up with my old man frustrated with technology bullshit. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and until then, unpleasant dreams.
Well, we're the boys of chorus. We hope you like our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
Good night, everybody.